There is currently 17 weapons in Valorant, so it's no wonder it's hard to know what weapon to choose for every situation. Well, don't worry, I've got you covered. My name is Moorey, and I've recently done a deep dive into all of the weapons in Valorant to create what I like to call the ultimate Valorant gun guide for every situation. I'm not only going to break down all of the weapons, but also how and when to use them to help you guys climb the leaderboards in no time. First up, we have the classic. You might think, being the base weapon and the only free gun in Valorant, that the classic is useless. But it actually packs a punch. The classic has good accuracy while jumping and has the option to shoot either 3 bullets at once in close quarters fights or single fire for better accuracy at range. Additionally, the classic is one of the only pistols that allows you to buy armor during the pistol round, due to the fact that the weapon is actually free. The Shorty is a shotgun that has only 2 shots before needing to reload. Although this seems like a large limitation, and it is, the Shorty can still be very viable in the right situation. These situations are loadout and agent based, however the Shorty can be deadly for playing around smokes or tight corners that you know your enemy is going to push. Finally, to top it all off, the Shorty only takes the slot of your pistol, so you can actually carry a long range main weapon to back you up. The Frenzy is a fully automatic pistol which costs 450 credits to buy, meaning on the pistol round you won't be able to buy armor if you opt for this gun. So if you aren't going to buy the Frenzy in the pistol round, when would you? If you're using an agent with loads of movement like Reyna, Neon or Jet, this could be a good option for fast-paced pushes. Alternatively, the Frenzy is a great secondary if you're partial to using a sniper. We've all been there needing to retake a bomb site with only a sniper to do the job. Having the Frenzy as a secondary can save you if you find yourself in a jam. Next, for 500 credits, we have the Ghost. An extremely accurate pistol, the Ghost is the first pick in the pistol round for most players. The Ghost is best used for long-range fights and will give you an advantage over most of the other pistols in this scenario. The Sherriff is the strongest pistol by far and costs 800 credits. The Sherriff is the most used weapon during an eco round when a team is trying to save credits for the following round. The Sherriff does a whopping 150 damage for a headshot, which means you can one-hit players even if they have full armor as long as you hit a headshot. For the first SMG, we have the Stinger. Now, I'm going to level with you. Everyone picks the Sherriff and light armor over the Stinger. However, the Stinger has one primary use, and that's rushing a bomb site when your team is on an eco round. If the bomb site is a small area prone to close range fights, the Stinger could be a very viable option for that round. The Spectre is a great option for the round immediately after the pistol round, provided you actually won the pistol round. This would be called a half buy, and during a half buy, a lot of players opt to pick up the Spectre. It's great for close to medium range, but trash at long range, so don't get overconfident. This is a highly effective weapon for eco rounds when the map is small and close range fights are a must. Bucky is a shotgun which, honestly, I'd pretend didn't exist. Unless perhaps you like to camp tight angles. Where you will come unstuck, however, is if you're forced to retake a bomb site away from your precious corner out in the open. The Judge is a much better version of the Bucky, made even better by agents like Jet, Raze, Reyna, due to their ability to get in and out of fights when required. So if you like to charge in leading the pack, the Judge could be for you. Now we have the rifles. The Bulldog is what I would recommend on rounds straight after you win the pistol round. Unlike the Spectre, which is also a good option for after a pistol round, the Bulldog is good at both medium and long range, making it the optimal choice. However, costing 450 credits more than the Spectre, you'll need to weigh up your options. The Guardian is another rifle which has a unique ability to wallbang certain spots on the map. It's a single fire rifle, but pair this with an agent that has abilities to spot players on the other side of the wall, and you could have yourself a winning combination with those wall bangs. Being single fire, however, there is no room for error. If you don't often hit the first shot, perhaps the Bulldog is the more forgiving option. The Phantom is the go-to weapon for most Valorant players. It's ideal for close to medium range fights and is closely compared to our next weapon, the Vandal. How you pick between the Vandal and the Phantom depends on your playstyle. If you're likely to be fighting more than one player at the same time, the Phantom is the one you want due to its larger ammo capacity and more forgiving recoil control. The Vandal is the longer range version of the Phantom and is also considered a go-to weapon for a lot of players. If you're going to take on single fights at long range, then the Vandal is the gun for you. The Vandal has the edge over the Phantom when it comes to accuracy at long range, so consider the agent that you're playing and whether you're likely to find yourself in the front line or supporting from a distance. The Marshal is the cheapest of the two snipers, but it's still an amazing weapon. This is a great pick on the larger, more open maps such as Breeze or Icebox. One-shot kills are doable, but only if the enemy player has no armor or you hit a headshot. This is often used on an eco round, so if you find yourself on a map with lots of large angles, consider the Marshal. The Operator, the big gun when it comes to snipers. Dealing 150 body damage, the Operator is a one-hit kill even without the headshot. It does have some limitations though. If you find yourself needing to retake a bomb site, you'll want to have a good secondary up your sleeve to back you up. The Ares. Now this is not a weapon you'll find yourself picking up very often. It has one main purpose, which is holding close range angles which you believe a lot of players might rush all at the same time. That's it. The Ares is terrible at range and isn't something I'd recommend picking up anytime soon. Unlike the Ares, the Odin is a monster. It is amazing at long range and gives you the ability to hold down fire with very manageable recoil. The Odin is also great for wall bangs when a player is holding a tight angle and you don't want to expose yourself. Well, there you have it guys, that's everything that I know about all of the weapons here in Valorant. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see future content like this, where I do other breakdowns, consider subscribing if you aren't already. And until next time, guys, keep gaming.